officials or anyone besides himself. I have not had the opportunity to vote on any bills involving abortion, but if the opportunity does arise, I will vote in favor of this bill.
Okay. Well, there are also several states in the U.S. which allow marijuana for medical use since it's been proven effective against certain illnesses. Would you like to see New York as one of these states?
Most definitely. I'm one of the only openly supporters of medical marijuana in New York, and I do think New York should be one of these states in the future. Unlike most Republican candidates, I feel New York should be open to the use of medical marijuana.
Right, and some of our viewers might be wondering about the new New York state law which legalized gay marriage. How did you vote for the bill?
I voted in favor of this marriage equality enactment, and what most people don't know is that it not only keeps government treatment from discriminating against same-sex marriages, it also keeps religious groups from discriminating against same-sex marriages and denying accommodations and advantages from these couples.
So I think our viewers would like to hear 5 interesting things about you that most people don't know.
All right, well, first of all, I was the founder of the first Italian-American caucus on the New York City Council while I was a member. I'm a large believer in the protection of animal rights. I am the first city council member or New York State Senate member to make any major changes to sitting zoning codes in over 4 decades. I refused to run for a 3rd term in council in 2009, despite the fact that the predictions were in my favor, in order to run for mayor. And during my time as both council member and senator, I received such awards as the Friends in High Places Award from Historic District Council, the Community Mayor's Humanitarian Award, and the Lucy G. Moses Preservation Award from the New York Landmarks Conservancy.
Interesting. I bet you a lot of people didn't know that about you. But now, classrooms from Band 4, if anyone has any questions for Tony Avella, now would be the time to ask it. We're extension 5113. So you guys should call in and ask some questions if you have questions for either us, the hosts, or Tony Avella himself. But while we're waiting, we can hear a little bit about the kickoff rally.
The kickoff rally is an exciting way to kick off or officially start this year's election simulation. Last Friday, candidates stimulated an already pumped crowd with their elegant introductions. Audience members not only included reporters and observers, but also members of special interest groups. Take it away, Field 1.
Hello, this is Anna Maria from Field Unit 1 reporting from the kickoff rally. Here with us today we have Jillian and Kevin, 2 seniors, and I want to ask them, what do you 2 expect from the election simulation this year?
I expect a fierce competition. There was a lot of energy here today and everyone's very excited.
I expect the simulation to be very interesting. I love the speeches, they're really good, and everybody obviously researched their candidates, so I think it's going to be a good election.
Thank you, guys.
Special interest groups are an organization of people with shared ideas and attitudes who attempt to influence public policy. In our case, we got the scoop from Special Interest Group Occupy Wall Street.
Hi, this is Katarzyna from Field Unit 1 reporting from the kickoff rally.
Here we have Anna DiTomaso with us. Anna, what do you expect from this year's election simulation?
As a member of the Occupy Wall Street Special Interest Group, I don't actually, as a group, we really don't support the way that corporations have become such a main player in our government. We think that the government should really be by the people, for the people, as it says in our Constitution. But the candidate whose views most align with ours would be Barack Obama's, so we'll probably do some fundraising in connection with them, and we'd hope that they would win.
Thank you so much.
The kickoff rally was a success. Let's hope next year's rally is even better. Thank you, audience members and everyone, for your time. Back to you.
Hi, we're sorry for the interruption, but if that caller who called wants to call back and ask a question.
Hi, caller. What's your question? Great. So we had a caller just hang up on us, which is cool. But while we wait for another caller, we have a question for Mr. Tony Avella. You refused a large pay raise. You refused a large pay raise as a council member. Would you care to tell us more about that?
Well, during my time on the council, they offered a city council member pay raise, and the terms of this pay raise was in exchange for the pay raise, we had to commit loyalty to council leadership as opposed to taxpayer loyalty, which I fought against strongly and eventually refused the pay raise because I strongly believe that council member loyalty should always be to taxpayers.
Well, thank you for that. Once again, callers, if you want to call in, we're extension 5113. But while we wait, once again, we can have a commercial break.
Hear that? That's Mr. Opportunity knocking. Hear that? He's giving you a second chance. Don't make the same mistake twice. Obama won't fulfill his promises, even in the second term. For real hope and change, vote Republican 2012.
Hi. So if you want to call in now, you can do that.
Okay, that was awkward. Anyway, well, we have a new segment that we're going to introduce, and we might as well get it started.
I think I might give away $1 million. I think I might give away a brand new truck. Cause I feel good. Yeah, I feel good.
We're starting a new segment where we give away $some on the show. As most of you know, $some are a great way to support the candidates and political action committees that we have to offer. They can also buy you something delicious from one of the bake sales in the cafeteria so you don't have to eat whatever suspicious food the lunch ladies are giving out.
The first person who answers this question correctly wins 10 $. Once again, we're extension 5113. You have 1 minute to answer. The question is, what does Barack Obama's name mean? If you know the answer, please call in. Does no one know what Barack Obama's name means? Is that what that means, Band 4? Ask your teachers.
I'll give you a hint. It's in Swahili.
Mr. O'Malley, come on. Tell your class, Mr. O'Malley. Okay, I guess that's it. The actual answer is one who is blessed.
Sorry, I guess nobody gets any $some this week. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today, but this has been a great first show, and we can't wait to host again next week.
It was a pleasure having me on your show, ladies, and I hope all you listeners out there enjoyed. Thank you.
Come back next week for more fun in politics.